This screencast is going to show you how you can look for peer-reviewed journal articles, as well as different types of articles like newspaper articles, using the Roane State Library. So we start off at the library homepage, library.roanestate.edu. The first search tool that most students notice when they come to the library homepage is this tool called OneSearch, the gray search bar right there in the middle of the page. You can search in OneSearch and see what you get. It's a search tool that looks in multiple library databases at one time. So instead of having to search individual databases one at a time, you could search them all at once and see what you get. So if we do a search there for something like soda tax, just as an example, say you were writing maybe a Comp 1 paper about should cities place an extra tax on sodas and other sugary beverages. I do recommend keeping your search terms pretty broad. In OneSearch, I would not type in your whole research question. So I wouldn't type in, should cities put an extra tax on sodas and sugary drinks? I wouldn't type all that in. I would start really broad, just with the main idea of my topic. After you do that, you may get a whole lot of results because, again, OneSearch is searching in all of the library's databases at one time. So we get almost 17,000 results with this search for soda tax. To narrow that down, you go over here to the right-hand side, and you could limit to, for example, if you needed peer-reviewed journal articles, you could click Show Only, Peer-Reviewed Journal Content. And then you could skim through these results. You might find some duplicate results in here. OneSearch can be a little quirky, to be honest with you. But yeah, you skim through the results, and then if you find one that jumps out at you and you want to look at it a little more closely, you just click on the title. And all of these article results are going to be electronic. You don't actually have to come into the library and read them. You don't have to check anything out from the library. You just click the title, and then you go to this online access section of the record. This particular article is available in multiple databases. That's why there are 4 different links here. You can click on any of these links, and it should take you to the same article. I usually just click on the first link, and as long as it works, then you don't have to worry about the others. If for some reason this first link didn't work, then I could come back and try the others. The first time you try to get into an article from a database, it is going to ask you to sign in. So this asks for my Roane State email address and password. So I enter that, and it takes me into this database that has this article, and here is the full text of this article. And if I decided that I did definitely want to use it in my paper, I would just go up here to the top where it says Cite, and I would get the citation. If you need newspaper articles instead, you can get rid of this peer-reviewed journal article filter. And you can scroll down here. Articles, that's kind of a catch-all term. That includes things like magazines and trade journals. So you could try that. If you know that you need a newspaper article, you can specifically limit to newspaper articles. And again, same kind of thing. You skim through the titles. If you wanted to, you could limit by publication date. If you just wanted stuff from, within the last 5 years or something, you could set a date range limit. But then once you found something that you think looks like it might work, you click the title, And then again, you just look for the online access section of the record and click the first link there. Since I was already signed in to a database from just a second ago, it didn't make me sign in again. So I could skim this article, and then again, if I wanted to use it, I would just copy and paste that citation. You want to double check these citations that are automatically generated. When you copy and paste them into your Word document, you may need to reformat them a little bit, make sure that they're double spaced and have the hanging indent, all that kind of stuff. But at least it gives you, the author name and the title and all of those pieces of information that you need. So that's how you can find articles through OneSearch. If you're not able to find articles that are really relevant, if you're having just technical difficulties with OneSearch or anything like that, you can contact the library by phone or email or our online chat. Just shoot us a question and say, hey, I can't find what I'm looking for, or it won't let me log in, or whatever the problem is. Just let us know and we'll help you with that. You can also, if you don't have luck with OneSearch, you can go to our list of research databases and you can try searching directly in them and limit your search to articles. For example, there's one database, scroll down to it, one database called News. So if you know you need newspaper articles, this is a good database to use. So you would just click that, and again, you could search for your topic. And you can set all kinds of filters over here. Again, you could set a publication date range and other things like that. But yeah, the news database is a good place to look for newspaper sources. For peer-reviewed journal articles, you can search in a lot of different databases and limit to peer-reviewed stuff. This very first database called Academic OneFile tends to be pretty good for a wide range of topics. And you can enter your search terms and then limit to peer-reviewed. And again, if you need help, just contact the library.